Go ahead. So you should introduce this portion of the show because it's your part.
Yeah. So we have one more. This is our last featured topic. So, our last featured topic: should relationships involve background checks? Now you are an attorney, so what do you think? Should relationships involve background checks?
I'm sure once you at a certain economic level, you might actually be getting them. You know, having people sign NDAs and all that.
Right.
I mean, no.
You don't think so?
I don't think so because you can't require someone to do it. But if it's between two consenting adults and they want to do that, then they can. But then you start in a relationship without trust. That's a transaction. You know, that's not organic. That you got to go do a background check. Because I mean, you don't trust this person to tell you who they are.
Yeah. So this was the topic that you came up with. So so what type of background checks are you talking?
I mean,
about?
I have a friend that he worked in law enforcement, and he did after his wife worked in law enforcement before him, but he came from a different country.
Okay.
And I know that she did a background check on him.
That's illegal.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
She did it. Well, and it's kind of crazy. Like, how did she do a background check from you from a different country? Because he's from. Oh God, I'm giving it away.
Right. He's from a different country.
Just leave it at that.
Country. I don't even think he watched the show, but he's from a different country. He's from a different country, and their age difference is vast.
Okay.
Like their age difference is like more than their ages. They're more than 40 years.
Oh wow. I mean that is transactional.
She's more than 40 years his senior.
That's transactional then.
Oh wow.
That's what it is.
Yeah. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
That's a transaction.
But she did it.
Watch out for ice.
Yeah, that's crazy. But do I think relationships require a background check? I'm gonna be old school and say they really don't, right?
Right.
Okay.
They really don't. But you do need to figure out who the person that you're with.
Yeah, I agree
You know what I'm
with
saying?
that.
Because sometimes it be like sometimes it's just easier to look on people's social media, which is not really a background check, or you know, like if you know somebody that know that person, ask a couple of questions. If you don't live in the same city, be like, you know that? Oh, okay. Then,
Yeah, I mean, do your own due diligence.
Do your own due diligence. But as far
yeah.
as like going and like paying for a background check,
Nah.
but sometimes you'll find out some crazy stuff. You do a background check too, because have you ever been online? Because I've had situations like this, and you find out stuff about people criminally, if that's a word, criminally, and you accidentally find out stuff about people that you know, and you be like, dang, I did not know this.
I can't.
I have done that.
Like,
I have done that. I could tell a story one time. I was at work when I used to work for the bank years ago, and I'm not gonna say her name, but I had a coworker. We used to be tripping, making jokes all the time, right? And she said,
Call her Tay Tay.
yeah, call her Tay Tay. You know what I'm saying? She was funny. She was funny. She used to have me laughing, and it's crazy because she was a Jehovah's Witness, but she was the most unholy person I ever met. Like, she was Jehovah's Witness, but she was just so. It seemed like she practiced no form of Christianity because she used to be so bad. But we was at work and we was cracking jokes on each other one day, and then she was like, "You probably got a whole bunch of friends on the sex offender list." And then she was laughing, and we had another, and I should use that word, ex-offender, because it's on YouTube, ex-offender list. So we were laughing and just making jokes, and then she went to the computer and was like, started looking up, and I swear I see like 3 or 4 people I know. No, and one of them was a good friend of mine.
Yeah, I've said that.
And I was like, I was floored because I was like, dang, like I did not know this.
Yeah.
I mean, me.
And then I saw real quick. I saw like 2 people from the gym too. But go ahead.
Me, I haven't like intentionally went and looked. I mean, well, okay. So we talking about relationships, like we are in a relationship, like.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not talking about friendship. You just talking about this.
We're talking about relationships. I just related to friendship because sometimes you can find stuff about people that you don't.
Okay. Relationship wise, no, I really haven't try to investigate nobody. I feel like I'm pretty much a good judge of character. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I feel like, you know, after you have a few conversations with people, you could tell kind of where their head is at. Maybe after you have your first disagreement, you could kind of gauge, you know, the type of person they are. But I try to leave it up to that person to see, you know, for them to be truthful. Like if there's something that they need to tell me. I don't know. The investigating part. Yeah, I'm like you said. I might meet somebody. Like if I know, like they know this person, I might ask a couple questions or something like that. But as far as me doing background checks and all that stuff, nah.
I mean, it's so much easier to start probing and investigating people now. I had a friend of mine I know who's a lawyer in D.C. hit me up like, hey, do you know this guy? And sent me a picture of somebody that I do know here. Yeah. And you able to connect the dots on people. And he's a good dude. He's a local politician. So I could give a good report, but you know, you showing a picture like, yeah, I know that person. Yeah. Or somebody else asked me the other day, like, do you know so-and-so? I'm like, I don't know who that is. They're like, they say they know you. They show the picture. I've never seen that person a day in my life. I know who it is. So somebody's always got a way to do some investigation, which is again your due diligence. But background checks, nah, that's too far.
Our degrees of separation are a lot smaller than they once were.
Oh
So it's kind of like everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that know you or know some, and then living in Cleveland, I'll be feeling like, oh my God. Like everybody know everybody. Yeah. And then it's even worse for me, and I'm pretty sure it's worse for you because of you.
Got its challenges.
Because everybody have always known you, and now you have this position that you have. Yeah. So it's just kind of like crazy, but but you know,
I go home.
But it helps you. but it helps you to sell these books.
It does. I can't, you know, shout out to the network. The network has been good to me.
Yeah, so that's just, you know, that helped you a lot. And then you always sell yourself, so that's a good thing. So I think that background checks as far as relationships, no. Do not do background checks. If we had a woman on this show, she would say yes. I already know, because most women that I've talked to and asked them the same question. They're like, ain't nothing wrong with that. And I'm like, why would you want to do a background check?
Go home and ask my wife if she did a background check.
Hey, I'm just glad my background clean. So hey,
my background clean. So all you're gonna see on there is probably a DUI. That was a long time ago. Mine. Oh, no, that's it. DUI. That's all.
He said, yes.
I've been sober 21 years, so there we go. There we have it. All right, so anything else?
No, that's it.
Background
Just
checks.
be careful.
No.
Yeah, be careful. Follow, like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Peace. We'll be right back.